guys, it's Shannon Lee with the Veggie Nut, and today I'm going to do a fall favorites video, and everything I'm showing you is going to be pumpkin stuff. Everything except for one thing is a fall tea, but if you watch my channel you know I'm crazy about pumpkin, so I thought it was only appropriate to show all of my favorite vegan pumpkin foods. I'm going to start off with some chips, and these are Laurel Hill tortilla chips, pumpkin seeds, and they have just the right amount of spices and pumpkin flavor, and they're so delicious. They're made with good ingredients, non-GMO, and they're great with some salsa or on their own. These are just a really delicious chip, and I get these every year. They come out. I buy them at Whole Foods. Next we have some fig bars, and this is by the brand Nature's Bakery, and I recently discovered and tried these, and they are so good. I was somebody who always liked like Fig Newtons and stuff, so it was really nice to see a vegan and healthier version. And they have a limited edition pumpkin spice one, and these are just so good, but all of their flavors are good. Well, I can't really say that, but I'm sure they are. But I've tried their blueberry and raspberry as well, and I love them all. But of course, I'm more partial to the pumpkin because I love everything pumpkin. And here's the other two boxes, the blueberry and raspberry that I tried. On to some cookies. Here we have some Tasty brand organic sandwich cookies, the pumpkin pie flavor, and I actually tried all of their cookies because I won a gift bag. I won from a raffle at a health food store, and they have a lot of really delicious flavors, but the pumpkin pie is my favorite. But like I said, they have some really great flavors, and they have these at Targets and food stores, so they're pretty easy to find. Another cookie is Lucy's, and Lucy's is a vegan gluten-free cookie, and this is the pumpkin patch flavor. These are my favorite cookies of Lucy's, but there's also some sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies and all different kinds of cookies, and they're all really good, but I like the pumpkin patch. And then we have Archer Farm pumpkin spice granola, and this is sold at Target. And this is really good for a quick, convenient granola. I do make some granola myself, a pumpkin granola, and you can check that out. I'll leave that down below. But this is really good, and like I said, it's convenient if I don't want to make a whole batch of homemade granola. And I also have these chocolates. I have different flavors, and this is a pumpkin spice flavor, and it's by this brand that I'm not sure how to pronounce because I've never actually heard anybody say it before, so I've only read it. It's S-J-A-A-K-S. I'm not sure if it's S-Jax, Jax, I don't know, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but all I do know is they make some really delicious chocolate, and they have peanut butter, almond butter, they have an eggnog flavor, and this is the pumpkin spice flavor. It's really delicious, but I have to say I do love all of their flavors. They're all really delicious. And this is one of my favorite companies and chocolate bars, Endangered Species. They make some really delicious dark chocolate with all different flavors, and this is the dark chocolate with pumpkin spice and almonds, and this is really good. I like to get it this time of year, but I do love like all of their chocolate bars, so it's not just the pumpkin one. They're all really delicious. And two seasonal teas that I've really been enjoying are both from Trader Joe's. This is the Trader Joe's Pumpkin Spice Tea, and it comes in this nice little container, this tin can, and these little bags that are, I'm not really sure what material that is, but it's a nice fancy little tea bag, and it has a really nice flavor. You know, some of the pumpkin teas I've tried in the past, they don't really have much of a pumpkin flavor, but that one has just the right amount in my opinion. All the right spices. And this is the Trader Joe's Harvest Blend Herbal Tea. And these are both caffeine-free teas too. And look at with a cute little fox. I like they put little cute animals on their teas. And this, I'm not really sure what, I can't really describe what it tastes like, but it just tastes good. And it has some cinnamon, ginger, hibiscus, natural cinnamon and apple flavors with other natural flavors, chamomile, rose, roasted chicory, and orange peel. It's just a really nice, comforting fall tea. And I'd be crazy if I didn't mention my favorite, canned pumpkin. I go through so many of these things this time of year, it's not even funny. And if you guys watch the Veggie Nuts Pumpkin Harvest, where I do pumpkin and fall related recipes all October, you'll see that I use this a lot, but I also go through a lot of this in November too. And speaking about my October recipes, there were some recipes that I wanted to do, but I didn't get them finished, or the videos finished before October was over, so I am going to save them for next year, because I would like to come up with more vegan fall recipes every October, so there's always next year. But I will be, somebody asked if I would be doing a pumpkin pie recipe, and I was going to do that in October, but then I said I'll save it for November, around Thanksgiving time. So I will be coming out with a pumpkin pie and probably a pumpkin cheesecake and also a sweet potato pie. So stay tuned for that in November. And if you happen to watch my vlog channel, you'll know that I'm crazy about pumpkin beer. Out of all of the pumpkin foods and drinks, pumpkin beer is definitely my favorite. It's the thing that I most look forward to when the fall season is arriving. And if you want to know about what beers and other alcoholic drinks are vegan friendly, you can check out barnivore.com, or there's also some free apps as well. So there's many pumpkin beers out there. I've pretty much tried all of them that were vegan, there's a lot of them. And a lot of beers are vegan. Sometimes they filter things through fish bladders and other weird things, which is gross, and vegan or not, I don't know about you, I wouldn't want to drink beer with fish bladder. Ugh. Fish bladder. Ugh. So I've tested out pretty much all of the pumpkin beers, and I came to the conclusion that these are the two best beers. My first favorite being Southern Tier Imperial Pumpkin. And this one is so good. It has a really strong, not overbearing, but a very strong pumpkin flavor. To me, it tastes just like a liquid pumpkin pie. Combine pumpkin pie and beer and put them together. It has a bit of sweetness and pumpkin and all of the right spice flavors, and it's just really delicious. And then this one, which I'm not really sure how to pronounce, I'm going to take a stab at it and say Schlafly, I don't know, Schlafly, I guess something like that. You see it. Whatever it's called, however you pronounce it, it's a really delicious beer. Now this one's a more heavy beer, and it's not as sweet, but it has all the nice pumpkin flavors, and you're going to be hearing some tip, tip, tip because my dogs are walking around right now. And this one is, yeah, a little bit more of a thicker beer, and this one is more of a, it has a bit more of an alcohol flavor and more of a sweetness, so it really depends what you like, but I happen to love both of these. And then I have some honorable mentions, which aren't my favorite, but I would probably buy again, but they're not like, oh my god, I have to have these. So we have Trader Joe's Pumpkin Tortilla Chips, and these are kind of like these, but I just think these are better. But they're still good. And then Trader Joe's also has pita crisps with cranberries and pumpkin seeds. And this has a bit of like a sweetness, like sugar and cinnamon on it. And because they're pita crisps, they are harder. They're not like a chip, they're hard and crunchy. I personally thought these were good, not great. I would buy them again, but like I said, I wouldn't be running to the store to get them when they came out. And then Trader Joe's, oh yeah, these are all going to be Trader Joe's items. Trader Joe's Pumpkin O's. And these are actually really quite good, but I'm not a big cereal person, and you know, the serving is only 1 cup and there's 140 milligrams of sodium, and I don't know, when I'm eating cereal, I could just go to town. 1 cup isn't going to do it for me. And this is a type of cereal that I don't really like to have in a bowl with like some non-dairy milk. I prefer just snacking on it. But that's why I said I'm not a real big cereal person, because I find that all of them are higher in sodium and it's more like a snack to me. It's not going to be a breakfast food, so. But they are tasty, that they are. And last is the Trader Joe's Pumpkin JoJo's. And these are actually really quite tasty. If you are just looking for a tasty pumpkin cookie, go ahead and get these. I just put these as the honorable mention because they're not as healthy, and you know, they're not as healthy as the Tasties or Lucy's, and they don't taste better than these. So since these are healthier and taste really good, I'm gonna go for these, but these are a great cookie. So would I buy them again? Yes, I would, but I would definitely prefer to buy Tasties or Lucy's over these. That was all of my favorite vegan fall pumpkin foods and drinks. I hope maybe you discovered something new today that you haven't tried, and I would love to hear from you down below if any of these are your favorites, or maybe you didn't like them, and maybe you have a favorite vegan pumpkin or fall favorite in general that I didn't mention. Please leave it down below. I would love to know about it. Don't hold back. You know I love pumpkin, so if there's something I haven't tried, let me know. And thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!